What's going on, everybody? Apex Pure, and welcome back to another 2K17 video. Now this video is going to be different than the other 2K videos I've been doing, where you're going to be rebuilding the 95-96 Chicago Bulls. We're going to be getting rid of everyone except for MJ. And we're also doing this in the 2016-2017 season. As you guys can see, they're all the same players other than the Bulls. So all the trades you're gonna see all the trades when I make them. And yeah, so let's get right into it. And our first trade of the season is going to be Scottie Pippen and Longley for DeAndre Jordan and Jamal Crawford. And our second trade of the season, as you can see, we are trading, I don't know how to say his name, Tony, Jamal Crawford for Rudy Gobert and Joe Johnson. And now, since we have DeAndre Jordan as our starting center, I'm going to put Rudy Gobert, switch his position to power forward. We'll see if his overall goes up at all. And it looked like it stayed the same, but he will get better because I think his potential is a B. Where's it at? Yes, his potential is a B+, so he will go up. Now in our next trade, we're going to be trading Dennis Rodman in our 2018 second round pick for Rudy Gay and Kosta Koufos. And I think I'm going to take this trade right here, since we're getting rid of everyone who's on the Bulls. We are going to trade Ron Harper, Steve Kerr, and Bill, how do you ever say it, for Darren Collison and Ben McLemore. And we are going to be running a 10-man rotation. So Darren Collison is going to be our starting point guard. So this is our starting five: Darren Collison, Michael Jordan, Rudy Gay, Rudy Gobert, and DeAndre Jordan. Now as our backup small forward, we have Joe Johnson, Kosta Koufos as our backup center, Ben McLemore as our backup shooting guard, and then we still have the rest of these guys to get rid of. So once I make a trade, I'll let you guys know. Alright guys, for our backup point guard, we are going to sign Mario Chalmers to a minimum. Does he accept it? Yes, he does. Alright guys, for our next trade, we're going to be trading our small forward, Ben McLemore, and our 2017 second round pick for Andre Roberson and Kyle Singler. And we are going to make this trade right here, our 2019 first round pick in Kosta Koufos for Darrell Arthur. And for what's probably going to be our last trade of the season, we are going to trade our 2019 second round pick and Kyle Singler to the Detroit Pistons for Boban Marjanovic. Okay, so now for the last trades of the season, whoever I get for these last 4 players, I'm just going to accept so I can get the remaining Bulls players off the team. So, let's start off. So Simpkins, we are going to either accept it for the shooting guard or the center. so I'm just gonna accept it for the shooting guard because he's less cap. Go back, trade finder. And for John, we got 5 offers. Whoever's probably the least amount of cap is who we'll go with, which is going to be Graham. Go back to the trade finder again, and we still have John Brown and Edwards left. And he only has 1, but it's for the guy we just traded. So what I'm probably gonna do is see what we can get for Brown, and his cap is more. So probably what I'm gonna do is release both of these guys. Okay, and then sign 2 more people. Okay, so now since we're about to start the season, this is our final rotation. We have Darren Collison, Michael Jordan, Rudy Gay, Rudy Gobert, and DeAndre Jordan. At the 6, we have Joe Johnson, Mario Chalmers. At the 7, Andre Roberson. At the 8, at the 9, Darrell, however you say it, Arthur, and then Boban at the 10. And then none of these guys are going to be getting minutes. So let's start the season and we'll see how. So at the end of the season, DeMarcus Cousins with MVP. Wow, I'm really surprised by that. With basically 30 points, almost 13 rebounds, 4 assists, just about 2 blocks. Rookie of the Year goes to Ben Simmons with 11 points, 8 rebounds, 4.5 assists, 1 steal, and almost 1 block. And 6th Man of the Year goes to Jared Sullinger with 6.5 points, almost 9 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and 1 block. And Defensive Player of the Year goes to Andre Drummond with 17 points, 13 rebounds, 11 steals, 1 steal, and basically 2 blocks. And then Most Improved Player goes to D'Angelo Russell with 17 points, 3 rebounds, 5.4 assists, and 1.5 steals. And Coach of the Year goes to Ryan, however you say it, Marinson, our coach, as we go 68 and 14 as first in the division and first in the conference. Now, in the first round of the playoffs, we're going up against the 76ers, and we'll look at their roster. And it looks like it's the same team. No one's injured. So, I definitely know we should beat them. So I'm just going to simulate current round. Wow, I'm surprised they even won a game on us. And now we're going up against the New York Knicks. Let's look at their roster. And it looks like they're the same. No one's injured. We should beat them too. As we go up 2-0. 3-0. Can we get the sweep? And we do. Now we're going up against the reigning NBA champions, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Let's look at their lineup, and it looks like theirs is the same as well. No injuries. Alright, so this might be a tough one. As we go up 1-0, 2-0, and we lose game 3. But we go up 3-1, and it looks like we're going to close out the Cleveland Cavaliers. Oh, and we don't. They win game 2. But we beat them in game 6, and we are moving on to the NBA Finals. And we are going up against the Sacramento Kings. Wow, DeMarcus Cousins gets MVP, and they're in the NBA Finals. Oh, that's why. Because we traded Ron Harper and Dennis Rodman to them. And Steve Kerr. Wow. So, we might have a hard time. Because now their team's not looking so bad. Alright, let's see. As we lose game 1, we win game 2, win game 3, and they win game 4. Alright, tied up 2-2. We go up in game 5, now 3-2. Let's go to simulate right here. Let's see if we can win. Let's see if we can win game 6 and win the NBA Finals. We're up by 1. And it looks like we're taking a commanding lead. In the third, we're only up by 1 again. Oh, and the Kings take the lead, and it keeps going back and forth. Okay. What's a close game? We're up by 3. And the Chicago Bulls won the NBA championship. Now, we won it in our first season. That was our goal. As MJ, no surprise, gets Finals MVP with 25 points, 3.8 rebounds, 4.5 assists, 1 block, 2.2 steals. And this was the championship roster. Darren Collison, Michael Jordan, Rudy Gay, Rudy Gobert, DeAndre Jordan, Joe Johnson, Mario Chalmers, Andre Roberson, Darrell Arthur, and Boban Marjanovic. Also, for the people that didn't play, Quincy Acey, Pablo Prigioni, Trayvon Graham, and Brian Forbes.